Hi there, it's John Baker, and you probably can guess I have yet again been for a run. The amazing thing about going for a run, it clears your head, it makes you sweaty and horrible, but the clearing your head bit, and so what I find every time I go, suddenly there's something new. And I was running, I was considering a lot of discussions I've had lately about small talk. Small talk is something which, generally speaking, introverts hate, or at the very least, don't particularly enjoy. And it may be what puts them off of networking as well. So I was thinking about what is it about small talk that introverts hate? More importantly, coming up with one or two things that could help them with getting round small talk as well. So, what is it about it they hate? Well, I think, first of all, obviously, if you're in conversations, you're an introvert, your people energy is kind of fiddling away as opposed to recharging on your own. So, the first thing is, it might not be particularly good. And if you view it as small talk, as in it's not particularly essential, then you're dribbling energy away for no clear reason. Now, the second thing is, small talk tends to be unplanned, unrehearsed, and therefore is one of those situations where an external processor, probably an extrovert, those that talk to think, are at an advantage. And many introverts feel at a disadvantage because when they think to talk, many of them worry that there's that gap in the conversation they create comes across as being slow. It doesn't, it means they've come out with a more constructed and well constructed answer. The other thing, of course, with that little external stroke internal processing little gap is that many extroverts don't like the gap in the conversation, so they jump straight in there and fill it with their own rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. So what is it that we can do? Should we aim for big talk instead? I'm not quite sure what big talk is, but certainly it's something that introverts, if we call that the bit where we want to get to, the real discussion, the deep discussion, that's what introverts much prefer. So big talk, maybe we don't like small talk, maybe we should aim for medium talk. Or is medium talk something you do with dead people? I don't know. But let's get on to an idea for small talk. The first thing is get yourself an idea for what can fill that introvert extrovert little gap, the internal processing gap. Come up with a form of words so that you can remember it. You can therefore speak it off pat when asked a question, but it will buy you a few seconds, which might be, that's an amazing question, thank you very much. That sounds like a bit like the politician's fudge, doesn't it? But how about, that's something I've been thinking about a lot, and I've got three really important things to say on that. Now, having memorised that and a couple of things like it, you've bought yourself a few seconds, introverts, where you're going to keep the extrovert at bay, allowing yourself to do internal processing and then speak. Another thing that many introverts say to me about small talk is how to get out of it without seeming rude. You know what? Sometimes you just get out of it and you might seem rude. If you're at a networking event, introduce them to somebody else and then disappear. If you're at an event of any other sort, maybe you've got something else you've got to do. And of course, the all important final parachute is that one. Oh, my phone's buzzing. I've just got to grab that. Sorry. That might be a bit mischievous, might be a bit Machiavellian, but it's always a good last resort. So, a couple of thoughts about small talk for you. And now that I've nearly finished perspiring, I shall go off and have a shower. See you soon.